Hello there, and welcome back to Friend Donkey Plays Smackdown Universe GM Mode Hullabaloo.
What is up?
I'll tell you what's up, Jose. Asuka, main event Asuka for
Asuka
this
is
week's
up.
of Smackdown. We're going to dive straight into things
Let's
with
do
a
it.
hell of a show booked for you today.
We certainly do.
We
We've got a
shall.
qualifying match to kick things off for the women's Money in the Bank.
We do a debuting Dakota Kai making her way to SmackDown
Yes.
to take on
Taking on,
Becky Lynch.
yes, the ever impressive Becca Lynch.
She's not Scottish.
I was just slurring my speech. Terrible with accents, so I thought I'd slur my speech and try and sound somewhat near.
Well, she is South African, I think. No, she's from New Zealand. Tell a lie.
The following contest is
Who's from
scheduled
New Zealand?
for one fall.
Oh, Dakota Kai.
Making her way to the ring.
Oh, I thought we were talking about Becky Lynch.
No.
From
All right.
Auckland,
Well,
New Zealand.
Becky Lynch is from fucking Ireland, isn't she?
Oh yeah, she's definitely from Ireland.
Yes.
Dakota Kai.
Yes, Dakota Kai joining on SmackDown here. Her Damage Control teammates of the ever impressive Io Sky and the reigning women's champion Bayley.
Yes, the team has arrived, and Dakota hoping to make a mark and get into the Money in the Bank ladder
Got to think
match.
it'd throw a spanner in the works if she did manage to qualify and go on to win the briefcase. That
Well, she
potentially...
could be there purely not to win, but to ensure that Bayley doesn't have to face anyone too dangerous.
True. Very true. It's the back of Becky Lynch's head looking like Forks the Phoenix.
I'm not a fan of that ring get up.
No. We'll move on.
Yeah,
Nor the David Coulthard chin.
on every woman in the game.
All of the chin.
Mighty Chin. Here comes the Crimson Chin. But Chin jokes aside, Becky Lynch going to start things off.
Big slam onto the ground.
Ooh, strong kick. Now, who's your favourite for this match?
You got to go with Becky Lynch. She's tasted gold before. She's still got a bit of a point to prove here on SmackDown.
She hasn't. She wasn't champion before Bayley, was she?
No, it was Asuka.
It was Asuka, yeah. So she hasn't tasted the gold yet on SmackDown.
True.
Lovely
Suplex.
fisherman suplex. That fall away slam. I've been brushing up.
I was going to say, someone's been reading. Dakota Kai really not making an impression here at all on SmackDown, as Becky is just trial by fire.
Becky probably counting her good graces right now. She seemed to have got a walk almost. Oh no, Dakota Kai. Trying to make something. But again, she could just be here on Bayley's request to wear down the possible opponents.
This is true. This is very true, but if you're Dakota Kai, there's got to be that part of you that thinks, you know what, I'm going to get the briefcase. Balls to Bayley.
Maybe she deserves it. And we have seen a bit of dissension in the ranks with Io Sky recently, so
yes.
it could be quite possible. As once close-knit faction is slowly crumbling.
I mean, Dakota Kai could be coming in to kind of pull them both together again, with Io and Bayley potentially separating, Dakota coming back to
Damage control back together again. Run damage control on damage control.
Yeah, exactly. To control the damage.
Yeah. She should probably control all the damage she's taking from Becky Lynch here, though.
Yeah.
There's those strong legs and those fishnet tights.
Indeedy. I think since we last, well, straight up, since we last recorded as well, there have been changes to the products or the programming that Kairi Sane has returned to the WWE and has also joined Damage Control.
Ooh.
So there is a new member.
Not in our version, there isn't. The world outside this does not exist.
You keep telling yourself that, Joe.
I will.
I'll go and
I'm
download
safe
her. We'll
inside
put her
my
in the
bubble.
game. We'll put her in the game.
She's
And
a
if I
wrecking
wanna-
machine.
If I want to download Ken Shamrock, I will.
Oh, yes, download Shamrock.
There is a rumour that he's going in the Hall of Fame this year.
Well, he deserves it.
I mean, he's Ken Shamrock. Imagine being
Exactly.
called Ken. Oh, you're right there, ref.
Ref freaking out a bit. As we discussed the world's most dangerous man.
Yep. Speaking of the
1997.
man, Becky Lynch with a big manhandled slam. Oh, rope break.
Though. Some uncharacteristic ring unawareness from Becky Lynch.
Yeah.
But straight back on the attack. Ooh, didn't see that one coming. Let's go to Kai now. Trying to muster some more fakes. Use a swinging neck breaker.
She might have found a little chink in Becky Lynch's armour.
Yes. Building up a head of steam now. Oh,
Oh.
almost took out the ref.
Ref really took out all the momentum of that run.
I really think we need to have a word with the refs about their ring presence.
I think we need to have a word with everyone in this match about their ring presence. Becky knocked the spot on the rope break, the ref getting in the way. I'm pretty sure Dakota Kai will probably just run into a pole.
I'll get stuck in the floor.
Hey Lois, have you seen my fake Batman glass? Oh, I'm grabbed and stuck in the floor.
No one seems eager to pin.
No, they really are just putting out the damage. And a quick slap to boot.
Oh, there we go.
There's a crossface, and again another rope break. Dakota Kai, the only one with a semblance of where things are in this ring.
Gonna need to get a bit of a handle on that as Becky Lynch if she does end up going ahead and win the briefcase. I mean, not that winning the briefcase means she'll have to have a fair match, but...
Was that a briefcase handle joke?
It wasn't, but let's say it is.
I appreciate the pun.
How well did it go down? Do people like it? If so, it was completely planned.
Love me!
I need your approval. Becky Lynch sizing up to Dakota Kai on the outside there. Strong shots.
Becky
Now
taking no
from the
prisoners,
ring.
going to the outside.
Just gonna squat
no.
there.
Yep.
Oh,
Oh dear.
some kind of weird cannonball thing.
Flattened. People usually pay extra for that sort of thing.
Back into the ring goes Dakota Kai. Becky Lynch now must
Why
be.
would you go
getting ready
through
to,
those two ropes?
Is this it? That's it.
Becky,
Lynch with
ring awareness, Lynch.
Dakota Kai not making a terrible debut there. I think she had some moments.
Yeah, but she didn't win.
That being one of them.
Not really her fault, to be fair. The ref just could have got out of
Yeah.
the way, but didn't.
We'll blame it on the ref.
Here's your winner,
Mm.
Becky.
Becky into
Lynch.
the women's Money in the Bank ladder match representing Smackdown
Yeah,
in a very
in
good
a very
match.
good match. Very good
Indeed.
match. Right, next up we have Omos versus Owens.
Well,
or rather,
Omos versus Carl Anderson for some reason.
Let's watch
But
Carl,
shenanigans are afoot.
the IC champion.
I mean, an IC champion.
Oh, controversial.
Controversial statement. Here he
There
comes.
has been some... Where's his other belt?
I don't know. I mean, he obviously left it behind because,
He normally comes out with two.
yeah. Patrick Omos, the Spirit of Ireland.
Oh, yes. Oh,
Paddy Omos!
Paddy Omos. Oh. His gloves in attire, that of a Guinness.
Maybe that's what he did with the strap of the other IC title. He just used them as wrist guards. It's just like, no, Omos. For God's sake, Paddy, it's a championship, not a set of gloves.
Oh, a chance here for Carl Anderson to maybe break out into the singles scene.
Yeah, he does have a strong background in singles scene in Japan.
The win over the IC champion here could be huge.
Yep.
Sorry, one of the IC champions.
There are a plethora of IC champions.
Indeed, indeed. Right, Omos, can he prove himself a champion? Strong shots from the big man.
Yep. Big to the bold.
Carl Anderson is not a small man.
No.
And Omos makes him look like a child. He picks him up by the face.
Just throwing around. Oh, okay. It's not pretty. He's clearly been having some slamming lessons from Gunter.
I was going to say, he's not technically sound, but he is effective.
I may not be a smart man, but I know what an Irish Nigerian is.
Iberian.
Iberian!
Anderson climbing himself back up. Omos
Oh,
not
and
letting
straight
up.
to the outside.
Like a freight train, just rolling on through. Carl Anderson trying to... He just looks
Oh, with a big
tiny next to
DDT.
him.
Oh, but Omos straight back up with a big no-sell.
He's a no-seller machine. A huge headbutt. Ref gonna count him out, but is Omos just making a display of things here?
Almost textbook. Oh, what a big kick. It's like Warang from Tekken.
Your boy Warang.
My boy Warang.
Omos just bullying Anderson here.
Yeah.
Omos has been accused in the past of not being successful enough to be a champion, not having the right skills.
Nor playing by
I
the rule,
think-
but when he loses his championship.
I think he's trying to prove that he is, and he does have what it takes to be the champion. Carl Anderson not going to go down that easy though. Big man taking time to celebrate or show off.
Oh, big strength there from Carl Anderson.
Flipping over.
And he hooks the leg.
Huge. Need a crane to lift that leg. Omos with that weird shoulder tackle that looks like it doesn't hit.
I mean, even if it
Carl
brushes
Anderson now.
past, it's going to do a lot of damage.
Carl Anderson's beard, incredibly pointy.
Yeah, it's quite.
Do you reckon he gels it to a point?
I mean, extra offense.
Indeed.
Some would call it a
Waiting for
foreign
Omos to
object.
Get up. Oh. Jump
Big
and a
swing and
miss.
miss.
Almost now back to the... I was
Oh,
going to say back to brutalising, but Anderson
cheeky
with
kick
the revenge.
from Machine Gun Carl Anderson.
No.
Oh, and almost a spine buster there. Insult to injury against Carl Anderson. Using his own move against him. There's a potential choke slam.
Cradles him like a baby and drives him through the floor.
The hang
Could this be
time.
it? And that is it.
A dominant display from an Intercontinental champion.
Indeed. There he stands, the IC champion.
Oh, and out of nowhere.
Speaking of IC champions, it's Kevin Owens.
He ain't done
These
with
two
him yet.
faced off in a ladder match last time, and Omos took the gold home, but Kevin's still not happy. Oh!
Hitting him with the tool that should be his.
Owens certainly believes it should be his. That's the IC champion. Omos would disagree.
In an average match.
Kevin Owens there. Ooh.
I think we are going to be watching or simulating. What do you reckon this one, Jose?
We can. This is another qualifying match for the Money in the Bank, so I'm happy to watch it. Or we can watch Asuka Stratton.
I think the men's qualifying match, and then we can see how it goes.
Okay. So Tyler Bate and Ilya Dragunov. Dragunov also a new pickup.
Yes.
Has debuted already, I believe.
Yeah, but on an impressive display, as did the big strong boy Tyler Bate against the WWE champion Gunter.
Indeed. And they may find
The
themselves in the
Cutting once
position.
again. Both these guys with a very strong history with the WWE champion.
I'm sure Gunther's quite happy to see that only one of them can get through here.
Yeah.
Or he might not care. It is Gunther, so...
So Ilya Dragunov was the person to dethrone Gunther of the UK Championship
Oh.
after his record-breaking reign.
And it didn't deter Gunther because he just went on to another record-breaking reign.
Yep. But if any man could do the job and could put in the long haul to get to the WWE champion, it is Ilya Dragunov.
He's got the credentials. He's definitely on the rise here in Smackdown.
Both these men former UK champions.
Yes.
Dragunov, in the real world, current reigning NXT champion.
And Tyler Bate.
And Toilet Bite. He's a brummy.
Enough said.
He's been an
Ilya's
NXT
starting
tag
off
champ.
strong here.
Looking to get the job done early with a big power bomb into the corner.
Knocking his head on every single one of the turnbuckles.
Strong
Is it
ring
over
awareness.
already? No. That's not enough to put away Mr. Bate. Rolls out of the ring, gets some breather. Good ring awareness by Tyler Bate though.
Clearly not been speaking with Becky Lynch.
No. The onslaught of chops and now a spin.
Helicopter spin from the big strong boy. Down thighs. And back the other way. There he goes.
Them thighs could hold up London Bridge.
Couldn't do that in the ring, Tyler, no?
Oh, now he's got to find
Now
his
he's
dizzy
dizzy.
way back to the ring. Neither of these two looking worried about the count out here.
That'd be a shocker if there's a double count out.
Yeah, I'm not sure how we'd fare with that huge small package DDT.
And neither of them were going. Oh, Bate just flexing there just for some reason.
Yeah.
Do a flip.
Do a flip. 7 and they get back in. Dragunov now with the slaps and the knees and the close on to the back of the head. Who's your money on? Who do you want to see in the ladder match?
I would go with Ilya Dragunov.
Back in the drag.
Yeah, with his history with Gunther is there. But Tyler Bate, after his showing against Gunther before in his exhibition match, you feel like he has still got his point to prove that he really took Gunther. Not to his limit, but he pushed him.
Definitely, both men deserve a shot, I think. Even though Dragunov is new, he's made a good showing.
Yes.
And Bate's been in the IC scene, not the IC championship scene, not that much has happened with it recently, but...
But there's a lot of belts in the IC scene at the minute.
yeah, some might say too many. They got more belts than an anime protagonist.
3 belts were given to Omos and Kevin Owens.
Yes.
The
Speaking
fairest.
of those two, I have received an email from our elusive general manager,
Oh, yeah.
and he has let me know that in 2 weeks' time, in the go-home show before Money in the Bank, Kevin Owens and Omos will face off to decide once and for all who is the Intercontinental Champion.
Interesting.
Yeah, and there's a slight caveat that whoever it is, whoever wins, the loser will not be able to challenge for the belt whilst that person holds it. So it's gonna come to a head in 2 weeks' time.
We will finally crown an Intercontinental Champion after all this time with no asterisk or technicality or nothing.
It's a bog standard match. So
I'm sure that won't come back to bite us.
no, not at all. Nothing could go wrong. Tyler now with the
This is where we
Reverse
book a ladder
Boston
match and Omos just reaches up and pulls the belt down.
We've already done that. No more
We're
ladder
supposed to use
matches.
a ladder.
I refuse to have another ladder match.
Yeah, because Kevin Owens doesn't understand the concept of you trying to use a set of stairs.
Yes, yeah. They're not tall enough, Kevin.
He had it won.
He did. He could have won, but he let Omos walk up the ladder on his own.
Meanwhile, there is still a
Pin.
match going on.
There's important news about the IC title.
Yeah.
Either one of these men, if they get through and win the briefcase, they could challenge for the Intercontinental Championship.
Indeed, they could. They can target any
One
champion
doesn't
of their
have to
choosing.
challenge for the world.
Ref
Ooh,
getting in the way again
strong.
with a big boot.
A big strong boy with a big strong boot. Oh, and a lovely insecure.
Well, he's a big boy. He's the biggest boy. He's the big boy. He's the biggest boy.
He's so big.
Oh, with a corkscrew moonsault. That could be it
Beautiful.
from
Is
Toilet
this
Bait.
enough once the ref decides on a good spot to count? There it is.
With his point to prove.
The ref had enough time to do a lap of the ring and still count the 3 count. That was a solid win.
With a weird reverse Boston Crab.
Yep.
Solid match there from TB.
No, I wouldn't be
A good match.
against seeing another one of those matches.
Yeah.
Right, finally, Asuka
watch or
versus Tiffany
simulate?
Stratton. We're going to simulate the main event?
I think we simulate it. We've had 3 matches today.
Yeah.
We can
Let's not
see
get
what's
greedy.
going to
The
happen.
number
So,
one contender.
Yep. Clicking
Will
random. It's
Asuka.
Asuka. Is finding her way back into the title picture
She's
against
only
Bayley.
just lost it, but she wants it back.
No one's ready for Asuka.
No, but it does mean that Tiffany will go on next week into the qualifying match for the women's Money in the Bank.
It'll be an interesting show next week.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I'm well up for it. So we will catch you next week with some more developments on Friday Night Smackdown.
Goodbye.